the most effort part is the intro, the writing of the intro, and then the delivery of the intro. I like it. I'm learning. I'm 4-time guest, by the way. I think it's
format.
a record. Yeah.
We've never had a guest on this much. It's incredible. Charlie will get back from the grocery store any day now.
Charlie?
Yeah, Charlie. I thought your name was Charlie Jackson.
No, Charlie Jackson. That sounds like a fake name.
Dad went out to get milk and he hasn't been back. Okay, so when he comes back,
he's very unreliable.
As a general rule of thumb, if a religion has less than like 1,000 people, it's a cult.
Yeah.
Like if it is any small number, there is no way out of all of human history, 400 people got it right and everyone else got it wrong. There's no way.
If you have as many followers as a small meme page, it's probably a cult. To be honest,
probably a cult. Yeah,
it's probably not.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So are we a cult or are we not? Are we a religion or are we a cult?
Definitely cult.
We're a cult, but we're a low level cult. We haven't asked people to kill anyone yet. So
yeah.
And also,
so we're a fun cult.
There's like a money draw
prosperity
aspect.
Gospel.
Yeah, prosperity gospel. Instead of having the government essentially prescribe sacraments at your deathbed so you can enter heaven before you die, now it's like, give us money because we can't control it that much. So it's like just another new thing of just evil people trying to manipulate shit.
Isn't it crazy what you can accomplish with a little bit of charisma?
Yeah, the charismatic movement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
the Riz movement, the Christian Riz movement.
That sounds like something you would hear out of like a mega non-denominational church.
Yeah.
Like we gotta
Christian
have Riz for Christ.
Yeah.
What was that tweet I made? What was that tweet I made when the dream stuff was like, a lot of people worried about Dream's face reveal, but we should be worried that Jesus would reveal his face to us. If you open your Bibles to Matthew, we can find it.
That's funny. I'll do my best not to laugh this time.
Yes, please.
We'll see about that one. I don't trust you.
Negative
Caleb.
charisma. Laughing at
Dude,
human sacrifices.
Negative Riz. Negative Riz
This guy's
hard.
just like, I don't know, like he's laughing so hard over a woman falling to her death. And he's like, I apologize for that behavior. I don't know what that was. What came over me.
Yeah.
Oh. I feel it again. It's coming on again. I feel whimsical
shame.
It's coming on. The whimsy's coming on. You know, what it is, guys, is he just gets so happy talking to his friends.
Yeah,
that's what it
can't
is.
Stand it. So
just so grateful to be involved in this podcast.
He's just so happy to be here.
That's not a cult.
When she was 29, she gave birth to the last of her children, who she named Sylvia.
By the way, I was saying nice to your pronunciation just a second ago, not the fact that she gave birth at just 16. You know, I realized that was a pretty weird place to say nice to.
I figured that's what you didn't mean. I didn't figure that's what you meant.
Yeah. Nice, young mums, am I right, guys?
Nice, dude. Fuck
She gave birth at 16? Yeah. No, Jackson, I know you're a YouTuber, but you've got to calm down.
I got to keep it in check.
Murder?
You got to keep it in check.
No, I'm just easily impressed by people pronouncing things smoothly. So that's what that nice was too.
Like, I mean, it goes without saying, like, you know, it's with anything. Like, Jonestown isn't a representative of Christianity,
exactly.
right? Like, yeah.
All it takes is one bad person to use something for their own good for
one bad
that
apple
name to then be tarnished. Yeah. Shouldn't be representative of, you know, the greater group of people.
Yeah, it's like YouTubers and. Never mind.
We know where you're going.
We know where you go. Well, I feel like there's a few more than one bad apple there, Caleb. I feel like it's maybe half the basket at this point.
About half the batch. Yeah, it's not one bad apple.
All of my friends seem pretty cool, but it seems like anyone that is not one of my friends is the devil that I should never talk to. It's kind of strange how that works.
Cleotilda Romero Pacheco, 55, was one of Sylvia's good friends. She was known in the local community for selling ice poles, but didn't have any close relatives in the area. What is an ice pole?
I assume that it's a stick with ice on it, right? Like a ice pop. Is that what you guys call them? Ice pop?
I call them, ice pops.
Popsicles? Is that what you're talking about?
I call them icy poles. I don't know what you guys call them.
Icy pole. You're making this. Australia's not real. Icy poles.
Icy poles.
That's
yeah.
the worst
Real,
one. Out of between you
Ice
saying
pole.
rubbish or calling a trunk a
pole.
boot or whatever. Ice poles.
What the
No,
fuck?
we call them icy poles over here because it's like a
Ice
company
pole.
name.
Ice poles are a name for popsicles in different regions.
It's
oh my
icy
God.
poles. God damn it!
It's
It's a-
interdimensional
An
cable is
icy
what it is.
pole.
This isn't real. You're making
You guys-
shit up.
You guys should visit Australia. You'll love it. Here.
That's AI.
It's not AI. That's my childhood.
Icy
I'm
pole.
editing the document right now. I can't take this.
Icy
No.
pole.
Go icy poles. Icy poles.
No.
Popsicles.
Popsicles.
No.
But didn't have any
Popsicles? What
close
are you-
relatives in
what
the
are you,
area.
80? Popsicles is such an 80-year-old thing to do. Come on.
Shut up.
Icy poles.
God,
Popsicle,
icy
bud.
poles?
Ice
That's
pops.
insane.
It's a pole made out of icy.
Golden treat.
What do you
How
want
about
from
frozen
me?
treats? How about frozen treats? How about that, fellas? Let's find some
Yeah,
middle
I
ground.
can settle on frozen treats if you
Frozen
want.
treats.
I'm leaving popsicles in the dock.
Oh, you selfish.
Sylvia.
You selfish man.
I'm
Sylvia
American.
at
I
this-
don't know how to compromise. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's a good point. Yeah.